Hello, this is Steve Long here on behalf of Kaufman Products, manufacturer of concrete treatment and repair products, American owned and manufactured. Manufacturing since 1960, second generation. Hello, Steve Long here with Kaufman Products. We're going to talk about curing compounds. We're really going to isolate on curing seals and how aesthetically they can give you a nice look, as well as give you a film former that protects the surface, makes it easy to maintain and dust proof. So curing of the concrete is a term for retaining moisture in the slab for an extended amount of time. There's a number of ways to do it, damp cure, plastic cure, but a liquid cure, which we're going to talk about today, is done, and that allows the vapor to move through the liquid cure, which is a film former, at the same time retaining moisture in the slab so the concrete slab can gain strength and cure slowly without cracking. The first 7 days is the most critical. Full cure is about 28 days. So let's start with the most basic cure, white pig thin film cures. These cures last 7 to 28 days, but they will break down with UV and disappear completely once they've done the job of holding the moisture in and letting the concrete hydrate. Inexpensive cures made of wax and resin. Wears off fairly quickly after the concrete's cured, disappears. White pig is used typically on Department of Transportation work, so the inspector is sure that the concrete has been cured. Which brings us to Kaufman Cure Seals. These are cure seals that will be applied in the same manner to the concrete floor, but they will last for years, and they will be a film former to give protection to the concrete during construction as well as after construction. The beauty of these products is they will help maintain the floor for years to come and giving it an aesthetically pleasing gloss finish. And one of the most basic benefits we're going to get from a cure and seal is we're going to avoid concrete dusting, which is a big deal on interior space. Apply the liquid curing compound, Cure Seals, with a pump-up sprayer and a wand. Just spray it out on the floor once you can walk onto it after it's been finished. And then one trick is to make it thin, particularly water-based, with a mop with a microfiber pad. So water-based. Why use water-based? Water-based are excellent for interior occupied space because there are no fumes. It's water-based. There are no fumes associated with it like a solvent. The one thing with the water-based is it's going to be thicker than a solvent, so getting it thin is very important, just like we discussed with a microfiber pad and spreading it out. Our water-based cure seals are called crystal emulsions. A couple different brands. Our crystal 15 emulsions, a little lower solids, less expensive. Our crystal 25 emulsion is the one I'd like to use. It's a little more expensive, but why skimp on pennies when you have more solid content and give you a little bit of better gloss and performance? We also have a 30%, but I find the 25 does a fantastic job. Water-based, we need to come back the second day to coat it typically. Great opportunities for cure seals are warehouse spaces, retail space, as well as pole barn buildings, garages, display areas, and if we have ventilation, new construction, and or existing, we can use solvent-based cure seals. Why a solvent-based product? Because the solvent carries the acrylic deeply into the concrete and penetrates, getting a good bite and adhesion into the concrete. Because the solvent evaporates very quickly, the acrylic sets up and solidifies more quickly, and within about 1 to 2 hours we can get back on with the second coat. Gives us a little bit of a better gloss as well because of that solvent. With the growth of decorative concrete in commercial and residential construction, our Kaufman Cure Seal products give it that $1 million look. Contact us at 1-800-637-6372 or at our website www.kaufmanproducts.net.